Hi, shellbower here, Independent Stampin Up demonstrator. 2 weeks ago today, I was at the Dome in Doncaster. And firstly, I'd like to say thanks to everybody that came along and said hi. It was so nice to put faces to those names that I chat to on social media. Now, this was the start of the stall. Everybody loved this, everybody commented on this, and people actually bought it on the day because luckily we had Wi-Fi and I had my shop on my laptop. And I promised those people that I would show them how to make some of these little creatures. So I've picked a few, not all of them, and I'm going to show you how to make those today. So I'll just pop this to one side. Now, I have little pots and I have all my, what I call my body bits. I punch a load out, all different bits. And then I've got my little, what I call the waistcoaty pieces. And you can get these little pots. I got these from Staples. I think they were £1.59. I think you got 4. Then there's the little heart pieces from the, maybe if I show you the back of the punch there, you can see like we've got 3 sets of eyes, the heart, the body, and what I call the little waistcoat. So I punch them all out and then I separate them into their little pots. And there's all the little pieces of eyes. But I've sorted mine out. I've got mine already here. And I've started with the glittery couple. But these eyes are very fiddly. And I'm sure you don't want me to sit here and make all these little eyes. So I'm going to show you how to make one lot. I'll just... See, it's fiddly to start just to get them here. 3 pieces of eye, and I'm just going to show you how to stick these together. My first little bit, and just a little bit of Tombow, and I'll just stick that on there. The really tricky bit, but hopefully you got a bit of glue left on your end there, and you can stick that down. Oh, see what I mean? They're all over the place. They really are tricky. So one more time, just to dab a glue on there. Pop that down. And then hopefully a little bit of glue left on there. Pick it up. You need a pair of tweezers. Tweezers are great for this. I'm just going to stick that middle bit down, and that's the 2 eyes done. Right, so I'm just going to go and finish all my eyes now. Back in a minute. I've done all my eyes. Like I said, they are very fiddly, and I've got an alternative for you in a minute. So I'm going to bring the glittery couple back in, and I'm going to get the waistcoat, and again, just some Tombow. Quite a bit for the glitter, because the glitter card's quite hard to keep stuck. So that's his little waistcoat, his little heart. These would be nice for wedding cards. You can have glittery wedding couples. And then I want his eyes. Now they're all together, they're a lot easier to work with. I just pop the eye on there. There. I'll pop him over there so he can dry. Bring my, like I said, if you use them as for wedding cards, this could be the bride with her little pink dress on. Put that down there. And the little heart. Pop that there. Bring the eyes in. Pop it right there. So that's our glittery couple done. We're going to put them up there. Bring our little piggy in. Right, let's say the eyes are done. Right, just, and the piggy's just the body. I'm gonna pop the eyes. Oops. Pop the eyes on. Another tricky little bit, because you've got two of those tiny little eye pieces that you're going to use for the nose. So you're using the big part of the eye and the smallest part of the eye on the owl punch to make your nose for your little piggy. These would be great for the kids. You could do what I've done, those in the pot, and then let them all make their little quiz. And there's a piggy. That's an easy one. So we'll put our piggy over. Now we're going to make like an alien. So what we're going to do here is I want a full body. I've sucked my eyes. But with the alien, I need to chop the feet off. So we're just going to put the owly feet on. Oops. A bit down there. And we need to make, if I bring my picture back in, hopefully it's not glaring, we need to make two little like stalky bits to stick our eyes on, and I need a little heart to go in the middle of him, so I'll pop that back over there. So I'm just going to do two thin little pieces. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick these, put these on the back, stick these on, we'll call this our back piece, so we're just going to stick these on, then we're going to turn him over, pick his eyes up, put that on, pick his other eye up, pop that on, and I want one of those little black hearts in the middle. Right. I'm just going to pop fiddly fiddly. Stick a little heart on there. And there we have our little green alien man. Pop him over there. Now we're going to make this one. So I'll just pop that back over there. You want 3 for this. I'll pop his little eyes over there because we did those earlier. Scissors. And I feel a bit cruel, but we've got to chop all the owl's feet off. Because we don't need those. So we'll just chop all of those off. And we want one full one. The next one, we only want part. Because what we're going to do is we're going to create our legs that sit up there. And then for the next bit, we're going to cut it again. And we only want 2 little pieces. I'm going to cut a middle piece out of here because we don't need that either. So we want 2 pieces like this to make out our legs. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to get my Tombow piece of glue, and I'm going to stick them there, and then these ones, when we turn it round, we want them to be sticking out here. So I'm going to bit of Tombow. I find it easier to work from the back doing this one, so I'm going to stick that there, and then cross those over at the back there, and then hopefully when we turn him over we've got all his little legs sticking out where we want, and then all we need to do now is give him some eyes. So get his eyes and just pop them on there like so. And there we have that one. So I'll pop him up there. Now, just move all these pieces out of the way. Bring my frame back in. We're going to make the Santa. So I'm going to pop it across again. Bring our Santa bits in. We've got his eyes. We've got his body. And what we need to do here is we start off with the black one because we want our Santa to have his little black feet, but we don't want the red feet. So, sorry, again, there's a lot of owl chopping feet off here, I'm sorry. And we're going to stick him on top of the black one. It's going to pop this on top. So there we have our nice little black feet that we wanted. Then we want a white waistcoat, as I keep calling it. Just pop on it. And just pop that down. Now, for his belt, I just want a belt across here, so I found it best to use a waistcoat. And just chop the top piece off and the bottom piece off. So I've just got a little piece left, because then it will actually fit on top of his waistcoat how I want it to, like that. So I'm going to now Tombow make his little belt and a little piece of glittery, the middle eye for his circle on his belt, and then we're going to give him his eyes. And there we have our little Santa owl. So I'm going to move him away. Now, I'm going to bring my frame in again. This, I would say, is quite a tricky one, Mr. Vampire. So, let's get started on him. There's quite a few pieces to Mr. Vampire. We've got his eyes, which will pop to one side. I'll show you these pieces. A black body. I used a green waistcoat, which I'm going to stick on him. Now, for his jacket, so to speak, the jacket part here, what I've done is got two owl bodies. One red. Well, we won't have another black one in here. Yeah, we have. And what I've done to create these pieces is I just want these top piece. If you look, it's just two parts of the owl. So basically what I've done is I've cut that in half and in half. And I've done the same with the red. I've just cut it in half, and then we're just basically going to put it like that just to give us an edging. So I'm going to put them over there. I'm going to take my red piece and just stick that there. And you just need to, while your Tombow is still wet, just move it about, because you want a little black edging, create a little edge so you can see the black. Oh, his eye stuck to me. And again, let's stick it down. We just want a little black edging. And then what we're going to do then is stick this just to the back of him to make his jacket. So when we pick him up, he's got his jacket on, and then for his teeth, his little teeth, this is just one of these little white hearts, and all I've done, that's when I can get hold of it, I cut it in half. And when it was cut in half, I found that it made a really nice point for his teeth. So we just need to pop his teeth, get his eye, pop his eye on so that we've just got his teeth sticking out. Oops, I'll say it's very tricky, this one. Try it again. I just want my other part of my heart. Bit of Tombow. Stick it down roughly where you want it. Get his eye. Pop his eye there. And there we have our little vampire owl. Pop him there. Now let's make ourselves a nice little nurse. Bring all our pieces in. A full body, a waistcoat, a little heart, a pair of eyes, and another waistcoat. Now this waistcoat is going to make her hat. If I just bring this in again, we're going to make her hat. We've got a waistcoat and a piece of red cardstock. So what we'll do is we'll stick her waistcoat on. Pop that on. And we'll put a little heart on. We'll pick our eyes up. And pop those on. Like so. Like I said, now I want to make her hat. So basically all I've did, what's this? And obviously use a little piece, make a little cross for her hat. I'll just top of that on if it's a bit long, or chop it off. I just want that across her hat. I'm going to chop that piece off now. There we go. What's another piece? So there are some fiddly bits, but they're worth it because I think they're really cute afterwards. Let's take that one here. And then I'm going to turn her over. Put it on there. And hopefully we're going to have her with our little hat. hat's a bit, I'm not happy with that hat. So I'm going to get another piece. I want my cross a bit smaller. That'll be Tombow, because if you take it off while it's wet, we can just make a new one. That little cross. Oops, that's a glittery one. She doesn't want a glittery hat. There we go. And put her hat on first. Check we like where her hat is. Pick our cross up. It's going to be a little bit big, so just piece off there. That's going to be much better. Happy with that one. And then we're just going to stick like I said, it is fiddly. Let me stick it out. And there we have our little nurse. Now, for those of you that are going to find it really difficult to play with these little eyes, I said I had an alternative for you. So, I'm going to bring one in. Got a body, a little pink waistcoat. Pop that on. Little white heart. And unfortunately at Stampin' Up we don't sell wiggly eyes. You never know, maybe one day they'll start selling wiggly eyes, and then what we can do is get a pair of wiggly eyes. A bit of Tombow. Obviously they'll need time to pick it up, to stick on, but there you can have a wiggly eye. Whee! They were, oops, nearly knocked all my wiggly eyes over. So there we go, that's how to make a few of those in my frame. A little pig, a little alien, I have a little octopus, a Santa, a vampire, a nurse, a wiggly eyes for those of you that find it difficult to put all the three pieces of the eyes together, and our glitter couple. And like I said, and there's just a few more that you can make. This is a bride and groom couple that I made, and these are just the normal little ones, and obviously I put bigger wiggly eyes because you can get different size wiggly eyes. So I hope you've enjoyed that today, and I hope that it'll encourage you that have got the owl punch to do something different with your owls. And if you'd like to, I'll just get my trusty piece of paper. If you can like and click the subscribe button, I'll say thank you. If you'd like to purchase your owl punch from me, and if you buy your owl punch from me, I'll send you some wiggly eyes, so you can make your wiggly eye ones, and you can do that at stampin.co.uk. I'll put a list of all the cardstock that I've used to make these, and it'll also be on my Facebook page at Shell's Craft Corner. I'd like to thank you all for watching today, and I hope to see you again next week. Bye.